All right, it seems like it's all going. How's the sound? By the way, a huge heads up, everybody, just because people are gonna be new tuning in. My webcam sucks, so this is one of the big reasons why I don't stream very often. It's because my cam is uggles. But also, I'm going to be streaming to YouTube and Twitch at the same time, so you'll have to excuse if I'm a little bit slow to responding to some of your messages. Not to mention, we're going to have a whole bunch of new faces here. But how y'all doing today, folks? Hope you're doing fantastic and wonderful. Hope this video makes your day even better, because for today, we're going to be doing some boring old grinding. These things I don't normally end up doing on camera. It's going to be the PC version, folks. I do definitely plan to do some Xbox streaming, but unfortunately, I don't really have any of that set up yet. So it's probably going to take a little while before I end up doing that. However, this my Christmas present from Scarlett, from my fiance. She got me an upgrade to the Elgato capture card. So that one I actually hook into my computer, and yeah, needless to say, I gotta hook all that up. I gotta get everything set up and test it out with a couple recordings before I actually do a live stream of the console and stuff. All right, so hopefully you're gonna enjoy some end game grinding while we wander around this Uggles world and hopefully be able to find some of those Christmas trees that we gotta find, right? And yes, hello everybody, and everybody else that's just coming in, because yeah, it's I'm gonna be slow. I'm gonna be real slow to respond. I should probably use a shoutophone as well. I'm finally back on the Trove Creator program, by the way, people, which means that I'm gonna be able to actually give away some Streamer Dream Boxes today. How exciting. Oh, yeah. Streamer Dream Boxes, if you don't know, because I know there's lots of new faces to Trove, are going to end up giving you a bunch of streamer items and stuff. Unfortunately, right now, I'm pretty sure that they're actually like just exclusive to PC, because I can't figure out for the life of me how to get codes for Trove to work on the console, you know? I don't know why, but it just ends up happening. Thank you very much, The Winged. Also to that other guy who's scaring me. Look at this tree. Isn't this one amazing? Like, seriously, this is one of my most favoritist of the tree dungeons. There's just something about it, you know? I just like the sand fortness of it. My favorite class rat would be either the Shadow Hunter, is definitely my all-time favorite, but I mean the Neon Ninja. I mean, he's up there for me. I love the Neon Ninja. He's definitely growing on me. Most of all, honestly speaking, it's because of the custom mod costume that I'm using right now, because otherwise I don't really like the Neon Ninja without like a modded costume. I think most of the costumes that he has aren't really, they're not really the best, you know what I mean? Why am I not appearing online? I was wondering why people weren't joining me. Granted, we're in U9, so get wrecked! No one's gonna be able to. I don't know where Brock is. He disappeared, dude. He's dead. I killed him after the last stream. It's been a million years since I did end up doing a stream, though. I hope I'm not too rusty. I'm gonna cry. Thank you very much, by the way, everybody, for the continued positive support. Sorry I'm not gonna be able to respond to every single one of you directly. That's just kind of how it ends up going, right? Should we? Yeah, we should probably just do normal dungeons on top of all of the 3-star tree dungeons. By the way, PC players, do any of you freaks actually know? Because I don't. Hide collected. No, hide collected. There we go. This thing right here, the colorful gift carousel, where do you actually get that mount? Because I've never seen it. Like, I don't see anybody actually rocking it, and I've never seen it actually in the player market either. Oh my goodness gracious, that spam though. To all of the people that are asking for invites to Team Ploxel, I'm sorry, I'm just not going to be able to do that right now. There's way too many of you. Also, I am from Canardia. It's kind of close to Canada, but a little bit not. No, I'm Canadian. Yeah, I definitely want to do a stream of the console version for sure. And I'm glad that my videos have been helping all of you out with the console version, because I know that this game it's a confusion, you know? Like, I love this game for sure, but I mean, look how many tutorials I gotta keep putting out just to explain some of the basic features of the game, right? But tomorrow there's gonna be the fishing tutorial is gonna come out. Of course, if anybody's watching this live stream, like after the live stream has finished, it's gonna be, I'm gonna upload this to YouTube a couple days later. So that's why it's gonna be like that, right? And also a beautiful Fey dungeon right here. That was the other thing too, as I ended up getting a bunch of codes that I mentioned in the episode today for Trove on Xbox. I ended up getting a bunch of codes for the Echo Wave Cycle. I'll be giving those away in the PC series though, because unfortunately I was sitting here thinking, hey, that's cool. I'm gonna be able to give those away to console players. Yuck! Not realizing that the Echo Wave Cycle isn't on the console. Like, it's not even there yet, dude. Oh, grats, Vortex. Dude, that is awesome. If you got 5k PR, then you can actually go and get your class gem and stuff, right? Yeah, I'm gonna try and keep up with comments as best as I can, for sure, but yeah. What emblems would I recommend for an Ice Age? The same as everybody. For an Ice Age, you're gonna want to go for Arcane. That's the one that's gonna boost up your magic. And then Sure Strike, Sure Strike, Sure Strike. That's pretty much all you're gonna be going for, right? Also, I know that lots of console players are probably gonna be wondering if you notice any like visual changes and stuff, not to mention just the PC version being very like updated, but I'm running like lots of mods, like getting rid of all the clutter and garbage that's on the top of the screen. Not to mention, you know, I don't need to know my level or mastery rank because I've already got max like classes and stuff, right? But this update has been so swag, like seriously. I'm really enjoying it. Hopefully everybody else has been too on the PC, and I didn't even think about it too, but I guess some console players would actually come around to the PC version as well, right? Ooh, 3-star tree. Let's go do this, and then we'll give away some stuff. Just because why not, you know? 5 o'clock in the AM, go to bed, you uggles. Seriously, man. Yeah, the bar in the top right, Engine, that is actually your tome bar. So I honestly have no idea why it shows up on console, because at level 1, obviously, you don't have a tome. So why does it even show up, you know? But needless to say, you're gonna end up only filling up that bar once you actually have a tome equipped. Otherwise, it's just gonna end up being empty. I'm probably gonna have to remember to try and talk about that in the next episode of the Trove series, because otherwise, yeah, I've been getting that question a lot. Lots of people are wondering what that tome bar is. And to my surprise too, the game doesn't actually teach you the command to fish, which of course I'll explain that more in the episode tomorrow. But if you're wanting to fish on the console version of Trove, just get a fishing rod and look at the water and press X on Xbox or square on the PlayStation. Doesn't teach you that one. It's just a context sensitive button, which is just weird, isn't it? Oh man. We're gonna do some of these dungeons every now and then too. Oh, I said I was gonna give stuff away. Also, we got our tome done. Ew, we're only getting 1 tentacle per. That's so gross. That's another 3-star. Okay, after this tree. I'm sorry. We're going to end up doing this one. Okay, my dudes and dudettes, just please forgive your sempoop, all right? And hello to everybody else that keeps joining into the stream. I don't even honestly know how many people we've got in the stream right now. I'm scared. I've never talked to this many people at the same time. Well, but yeah, I'm trying to keep track of all of the comments here, folks. So yeah, I know I keep just repeating myself, but that's what's gonna end up happening as the way that streams end up working is, yeah, I'm gonna be repeating myself quite a bit. Where is this other Uggles? Is that him down there? Probably. Well, let's go kill the 3-star Uggles instead. So these freaks can actually drop a couple different mounts, and the chests themselves are actually giving us snowflakes, which are going to be great. Yes, I know the Legend 27. I need to, I have the second episode of Cube World ready, but I'm trying not to swamp your sub feed too much. I kind of talked about all of this stuff in the 70K hype video, so you can check that out. But if you don't have time to watch through that video, yeah, it's gonna happen. Did I accidentally deny your friend request? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. It just is kind of a habit for me to click ignore, but I may have accidentally clicked it when I didn't notice that you were sending a friend request. So unfortunately, the way that this kind of ends up working, folks, first of all, I'm going to give away some 3 codes right here. These are 3 streamer dream codes, and the way that this is going to work, and I'm going to let the stream catch up to itself so that you actually understand what's going on, is I'm streaming to Twitch and YouTube both at the same time, right? So what's going to end up happening is I got a couple of streamer dream codes that I'm going to just plop down randomly inside the YouTube chat, just because honestly speaking, I cannot use, like, there's no program that I have to randomly select people in the comments for YouTube, so I'm just gonna randomly drop it down, and you guys and gals are gonna have to get ready and snipe it, sorry to say. But for the people that are on Twitch, I'm going to actually use Nightbot, which is a handy program, to randomly select a couple people that are in the audience right now, and then you'll end up getting a code in your Twitch inbox. But I am gonna work out for another stream in the future for sure. There is like a website that I can use to select people at random in YouTube, but I don't know if it applies to live streams. I'm gonna have to do a little research on that. I think it only applies to actual comments in the comment section. So let's just go for it. I'm gonna give away the Twitch codes first, just so that you people in the YouTube have the chance to get yourselves ready. How do I end up doing this? Okay, let me see. Eligibility. Oh my goodness gracious. I don't know. Let's just see what ends up happening. Okay, Dat1 upload. You ended up just winning a streamer dream box. So you're gonna go to your Twitch messages, and it's going to be on the left side of your screen, and if it doesn't show up in your main messages, it will show up in other, which is kind of like your spam, right? And that is where you're gonna end up getting that code, bruh. Otherwise, I'll give away another one right here, and then I'll give away a couple to the YouTubes. So let's roll it right here. Nav 2020, congratulations, dude. Here's your streamer dream box. The way that these boxes end up working, by the way, is you're going to automatically end up getting one of the new, like an item that you don't already have. And unfortunately, for the people that are watching this on the YouTubes, I'm just gonna say this right here, right now. Yeah, they are only going to work on PC. I'm sorry to say. There's a code right there. I just threw that one up. I'm going to set that up as used. Also, I want to give a shout out to my man, Nintendo Gamer. These are actually his codes that I'm going to throw onto the YouTubes. I just have a couple extra codes right here of his. Let me just throw down 2 and throw down another one. There we go. So those are all the used codes for the YouTube already. And then we've got a couple more codes that we're going to be able to give away for sure. And maybe, potentially, shh, don't tell anybody though, I may end up giving away some of those echo wave cycles, but shh, don't tell anybody who's coming into the stream, because it'll end up helping your odds if you're shellfish about it. No, not really, but yeah. Twitch and YouTube are going to end up having different delays, by the way. Yeah, I'm well aware of that. YouTube in itself should have more delay, but Twitch is more based off of your internet rather than YouTube itself. So Twitch can potentially end up being a faster delay between the streaming and stuff. However, the messages that I end up talking about are going to end up showing up in the main section, all right? Oh my goodness gracious, I don't know what's happening right now. The Twitch stream just got attacked, and Nightbot's not doing anything about it. Seriously, I'm a terrible streamer just because of that. Like, I don't know, there's nothing I can really do about it, and honestly, who cares? But yeah, you can send me a friend request on, well, I guess on console kind of works. I'm gonna talk about this more when I do an episode on the console. But yeah, needless to say, I'm really desperately trying to figure out a way that I can actually get people invited to the clubs and stuff. What I'm going to end up trying to do as best as I can is I'm gonna try and make a post on Twitter. So you can always follow me on Twitter. It's just ScythePlays YT, right? And I'm gonna try and do a post as often as possible when I actually log into the console version, so that you can end up sending me a message or just tweeting me or something like that, and I'll try to invite you. Otherwise, honestly speaking, folks, I would recommend you join the Discord, because I am on that like 24/7 and can read it very, very, like, it's like always on my second monitor. So that has been very, very helpful. There's been a couple people that have joined the Discord and just said, hey dude, can you invite me to the, you know, to the club? And then I just log into my Xbox, and there you go, right? I still desperately need to go and get more of the 3-star trees. Also, that spam and And Twitch is just, it's bothering me. But you know what? That's what it's going to end up coming to one day eventually anyways, right? But yeah, you know what? How y'all doing today, folks? I completely forgot to say, but I hope you're having a fantastic holiday, and I hope that you're as excited as I am for all of the Christmassy stuff that's going on, you know? Because it's already almost here, like seriously, it's insane. So, I am going to try, no promises though, I'm gonna try and do a special episode for the holidays. Whether you believe in Christmas or not, whatever, that's your own decision, but I'm just saying that I'm gonna try and do a holiday special, and if I don't end up doing something cool, at the least, you can expect some insane giveaways. Like, I'm gonna be giving away lots and lots of stuff, just as my way of saying thank you to everybody, because, you know, my Christmas miracle already, or holiday miracle, whatever you want to call it, is just the whole, you know, we got to 70K. Like, that's insane, right? I'm so pumped about that. So, is this actually a 3-star tree over here? Oops, this direction. Is it? Is it? I don't know. No, it doesn't look like it. Well, anyways, let's go down here. And I gotta loot, collect a bunch of stuff. Ignore this thing right here. This is the style saver. That doesn't exist anymore. It's not even on the console though, so don't worry. You're gonna get wrecked by that. By the way, if you didn't end up catching the episode today, console players, I'm very excited. Hopefully it won't take 5 zillion years to end up happening, but the devs have talked about how they want to iron out all the bugs on console and then eventually just bump up all of the patches from like the past until now onto the console version. Now, granted, I'm sure it's going to end up skipping over this Snowfest event, which is going to be disappointing because this event is actually really, really cool. But honestly speaking, nobody's at the end game enough on the console version to actually take advantage of this event, so that is perfectly fine. Why I stopped playing Windcraft a million zillion years ago, honestly speaking, it became way too grindy. That's kind of what ends up happening with lots of games that I run on the channel, is once they end up becoming too much of a grind fest, I can't keep up because I'm already grinding on Trove anyways and enjoying myself on Trove. Let's see if we can catch him. No! I got stuck! Otherwise, I was trying to get to the 3-star while he was using his bombs to blast his way down to the 3-star too, right? What? Oh my, really, Nav? Wrecked! That means that you already ended up having enough of the streamer dream boxes to get all of the prizes. Sorry, you can't give it to a friend. It sucks, but yeah, there you go. You can at least drop it off, and hopefully the code can end up being redeemed. I don't know. That's in the Twitch chat, by the way, for those that are wondering. Oh, I guess I should tell you. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about it in more detail in a actual, like, Trove on Xbox episode. But yeah, needless to say, the Discord is pretty much a mic chat program that lets us all mic chat together. Not to mention just having a chat in general that I can see when I'm not logged into Trove, right? My code is the wrong channel code. What do you mean? It says wrong channel as an error. That doesn't make any sense to me. That's really, really weird. Like, seriously, maybe the Trove website is kind of down or something like that. I don't know. That guy won. That's really weird. I guess I should have tested out these codes and see if they ended up working. But yeah, how does Magic Find work? Good going there, Void Killer. I should actually talk about that in a tutorial video as well. But yeah, I can elaborate on it right now. So Trove's Magic Find does not work like Magic Find in most other games. We're not talking about Diablo drop chance here, where it's going to end up increasing your drop rate or anything. Pretty much all Magic Find ends up doing for Trove is you're going to have a certain amount of Magic Find in order to qualify for certain drops, right? Magic Find is going to trigger randomly. It doesn't matter how much Magic Find you have, it's not going to end up making it trigger more often. It's just that the items that you get out of Magic Find potentially are going to end up being that much better. You know, like Magic Find can trigger for me, and I can get a legendary item. But then other times, because I have max Magic Find and just so much, I can actually end up getting like Radiant and Stellar drops and Shadow 1s to 5s and stuff like that, right? Hello, Captain Munchie. And that's kind of how it works in a nutshell for the most part. The whole thing too is, what the I'm losing my train of thought here because I'm trying to fight these uggles while also paying attention to the chat. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I play on the PC version and the Xbox One version. I don't actually own a PS4, so I'm never going to start a series on that. Even if I did end up eventually owning the PS4, which I plan to sometime, but honestly I have no rush towards that. Whoops. I forgot, you don't need to go in there, you just take this Uggles portal right here and that's that. But yeah, I don't know if I would ever, like, would there ever really be a point for me to start Trove on, like, Xbox, PS4, and PC? Like, I love this game, but not that much, man. Like, really. Am I gonna end up playing Overwatch again? Honestly speaking, dude, I don't really plan to. You know, Trove is where it's at right now. It's got some insane updates, and, you know, now that Trove is on console, I have twice as much Trove to play, which is really, really fun. You know, I've been really enjoying starting from scratch again, right? But that's the thing, is because of it, I'm 10 times more busy, right? And honestly speaking, I know that there's all those Overwatch updates and everything like that, and they're all really, really cool, and I probably should check them out. But I'm not gonna end up doing that anyways, because who cares? I might reinstall, but honestly speaking, I could care less right now. So we're actually over 8 people right now, so some of the drops are not happening. Hopefully we're gonna still end up getting the snowflakes though, because I think those still just automatically go into our crafting inventory. Is the Neo Ninja bad? Heck no, dude. Neo Ninja is one of the best. He's actually the fastest farmer in the game, as you can clearly see right now with my Neo Ninja Rage speed build. But honestly speaking, as far as console is concerned, I don't know, man, because can you even play Trove this fast on the console version? Not only with a controller, but also with only 30 frames per second and the lag that ends up happening, you know, with the console version. Like, honestly, I don't know. I would be very surprised to see if somebody actually ended up going for a Neo Ninja speed build at the end game in Trove console. I mean, it'd be interesting, you know. I don't want to do Ultra. I'm sorry, my dude. I don't really want to do that. Oh, somebody just died. Good. I planned on that. Hello, Isaiah. How long is the stream gonna be? At least 45 minutes is what I like to keep to, just because around the 45-minute mark, you know, my energy starts dying and I need to get some food. Not to mention, I actually have a lot of work to do. Like, I kind of talked about, again, in my 70K video, so you can kind of watch that if you want, like, more details. But needless to say, I've got a lot of videos to catch up on, and that's kind of why this stream is also gonna end up helping me, because I'm probably gonna upload it to YouTube in a couple days, which means that that's one day that I don't have to try and rush record another Trove video, because I can, you know, I can spend time editing all the videos and stuff like that. Yeah, I do have a video on the Neon Ninja build, dude. Just look up the Neon Ninja Rage speed build. Actually, it's in the description of pretty much all of my Trove videos, so you can check that out. Also, I have the build that I used for the Shadow Hunter, because Shadow Hunter was my main before the Neon Ninja. And honestly speaking, you know, you can use most of those tips with every character, except Shadow Hunter in the end game, because of his class gem ability, doesn't need attack speed. So you can actually swap that out for movement speed. And the Neon Ninja, once you end up having powerful enough gems, you can actually swap off your crit hit so that you can end up having movement speed. And fun fact, I hope that the stream doesn't end up blocking this, it might, but I'm actually at 99.9% crit hit. I was actually very surprised about that. I don't even have maxed out gems either, because I'm waiting until I get a better fire and power gem and a better class gem for my Neon Ninja. Yeah, I'm gonna drop some more codes, dude, most definitely. I was actually just thinking about that right now, so I'm gonna drop some after we complete this 3-star right here, just so that we can end up getting this Uggles out of the way and die, you freak. Also, people on PC, I'm selling Chaos Chests. Buy them. I'm selling them for 4,788, which is considerably cheap, honestly speaking. Hi, Legend27. Maybe I'm the Legend 27. So after all of that grinding, we got 1 Chaos Chest as a drop. My luck with these Chaos Chests has not been very good, honestly speaking. Drop rates, pretty good. I've actually been getting quite a few Stellars over the past couple days. But anyways, I'm going to drop a couple more codes here to the Twitch people. Wait, where did Nightbot go? Oh no. Did I accidentally close the tab for Nightbot? that means that I'm not gonna be able to use it for giveaway stuff because it's gonna have to like re-tag people. So you know what, Twitch people, sorry to say, I'll give away some more codes in a little bit. I'm gonna throw them in the YouTube right now, so get scared used. There we go, that's one code. Get scared, everybody, get scared. I'm gonna be dropping these codes in like crazy. There you go. Yes, yes. Go crazy for the codes, YouTube. Go crazy for it. I'm also gonna give away one extra code right here. Bloop. Am I ever gonna give out codes for the Xbox? I wish that I could. I'm still trying to figure out how codes actually work for the Xbox, and then most definitely I'm gonna give those codes out for sure if I ever end up getting them. But that's the thing. I'm trying to ask the devs, how do the codes end up actually working? How can you redeem them on the console? I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess I should have mentioned too. Yeah, you take the Trove code, go to the Trove website, and you click on redeem code. It's gonna be right on the front page. And yeah, you just gotta log into your account, sign it up, and there you go. But otherwise, those codes, my friend, are probably already expired, and somebody ended up using them because yeah. Is the knight that bad, or can he do ultra towers? Every character can do ultra towers. I know I should have elaborated on the classes a little bit more in the last video, especially because I called it, you know, talking about like who you should main and stuff like that. But really, the bottom line is play the character that you want. All of them can end up working at U9 and in the Ultra Towers. Yes, most definitely. Now, that said, as I did explain in that video, without getting into too much detail, I mean, of course, I've got like plenty of other videos and stuff like that that you can check out in the descriptions of my videos that talk about like what you should actually look for building a character, etc., etc. But the biggest reason why you might want to stay away from the Knight is because his playstyle, personally, I find it very, very boring. He just kind of whacks back and forth like a wiffle ball bat. He actually has the same animation as the Lunar Lancer's #1 ability. And I mean, ultimately, is he good because of his abilities and his cast time? But I mean, honestly speaking, yeah, when you end up getting some good gems and you actually get his class gem ability, he's actually pretty powerful. All of the characters are actually very, very well balanced and end up, you know, all doing very close damage to one another. But like I said, the difference between the classes is the cast time. That's what ends up separating them. That's why the Neon Ninja is the fastest for like normal adventure world grinding, because you can put the most movement speed on him and his abilities take like 2 seconds to cast and stuff like that, right? Now, if you're going for some class that's going to end up being the ultimate for Shadow Towers, go for the Gunslinger, because once you end up getting his class gem ability and get his stats all the way up, he ends up being a force to be reckoned with. Like, the damage numbers for his ultimate are just insane. And for those wondering about Tomb Raiser as well, because I saw that comment earlier, sorry I didn't make a comment about it, but yeah, you can play the Tomb Raiser. He's actually a very fantastic character for damage, just because his ult actually causes insane damage. And the ultimate ability of the Tomb Raiser is going to end up becoming stronger the more minions you have summoned out at a time, because you trade their lives for the big guy, and he's going to end up doing lots and lots of damage. The difference is that he actually, like Tomb Raiser at the end game, ends up being more of a tank character rather than damage. However, you can still build him for damage. The only reason that I personally wouldn't view him as that good compared to most of the other characters is because the damage that you do with the Tomb Raiser is based off of the AI of your unit. It's the same as the Pirate Captain, because your damage is based off of your turrets, and because of that, that is why I don't really consider them the best as far as damage is concerned, because you might go into a dungeon and find, oh, you know, I throw down my turret, it's the ultimate turret, it's doing crazy damage, but it's not targeting the right enemy, you know what I mean? So that's the thing you gotta watch out for. What is this? Like, seriously, why? Oh, okay, I thought this was secretly like underground, like underwater or something. Not underwater, I mean like way in the like a secret cave or something. Oh, invaders, okay, I'll kill them all. Die, you freaks, die. Yes. Also, let me know too about like the different sound levels and stuff like that. It's been a while since I streamed, and I'm just noticing that my music's a little loud for me right now, but it might end up being fine. Boomeranger and Pirate Captain, yeah, they're all good, dude. You can end up playing any character that you want, don't worry about it. But that's the thing, is you gotta just choose the character that you enjoy. That's the real bottom line, dude. Pirate Captain, like I said, you're relying on your turrets. Boomeranger is actually insanely powerful, and he's got really, really quick cast times. However, I will point this out, folks, that unfortunately, he's one of the only characters that actually has insane knockback on his weapons, like on his abilities. Like if you throw down your ultimate ability, which is a giant urn that's going to end up exploding on enemies and causing tons and tons of damage, usually you can actually one-shot a U9 boss with it if you have the proper stats. But because of the knockback, if you don't end up knocking or killing the enemy, it's gonna throw them into outer space, and then GG on trying to finish that dungeon, right? That's the big reason why we don't want to go for the Boomeranger, okay? So until they end up getting rid of that knockback, I stay away from him as much as possible. Candy Barb, is the Candy Barb on Xbox? Yeah, dude, that's who I'm maining on the Xbox. I might end up maining the Draco, though, because I still love that character, and it'll be a nice excuse for me to actually play on him again. The only character missing from the console version of Trove is the Dino Tamer, which is too bad because he's actually a fantastically fun character, not to mention very, very powerful. Now, here's kind of a rule of thumb that ends up happening, by the way, folks. Any new character that comes out is usually going to end up being the strongest and then slowly end up getting nerfed later. So even for right now on the console, Chloromancer is probably one of the stronger characters, especially just because of how easy it is to build. You know, you don't really need that many good stats, and the Chloromancer just does such a great job like attacking 5 zillion enemies at once, but it can end up being a little bit boring if, you know, if it's not something you're really into. Yeah, go ahead, Nav. I didn't know that you had a Tannenbaum Dragon code. Go for it. And just make sure that you tell everybody and let them all snipe it out. Revenant's a very good character too. Actually, once upon a time, he was the strongest character in the entire game when Mantle of Power ended up coming out. And then unfortunately, everybody started complaining about it, and then they nerfed him, which was uggles. But needless to say, the Revenant, he kind of ends up being a tank character at the end game. Still can end up being, like, that's the thing. You can build every character to being damage, but you can only build some characters to being tanks. Like Neon Ninja, for example, you can't build to being a tank because he has like very low base health. So you're just gonna end up very, very squishy, you know? And not to mention just his playstyle and everything like that. It just doesn't work. But for the Revenant, yeah, you can play that character as well. Play any of the characters that you want. Like legit, dude. Yoink. Oh, we got challenge too. Coin collection. Let's actually do that in the stream. So console players, this is actually going to be coming to the console eventually, which I really, really hope that it doesn't take them a very long time to do it, because this is just amazing. Like seriously, it's so cool because you get to go into this map right here and just kind of do a coin collection versus everybody else on their timer. And then this is how the Dragon Challenge is completed. Now, unfortunately, I kind of thought that the Dragon Challenge was going to end up, I should be the Lunar Lancer for this. I thought that the Dragon Challenge was going to end up being replaced with the coin collection minigame, but rip, no it wasn't. Yoink. It's gonna take me a little bit here. Nav just ended up dropping a dragon code in the Twitch chat, everybody. Warning, warning. Go and grab that code. Like, seriously. So, I'm just gonna drop into the water because honestly, who cares? But I'm gonna grab this 5 coin right here first because it's all just about being as fast as possible, right? Yeah, I wanted to use my #1 ability, but it didn't let me for some reason. Ooh, dropping down ends up taking a lot longer than I thought it did. That's one of the things that I gotta really watch out for, but otherwise, yoink. Let me grab all of these delicious coinages. I don't know what just happened there. The gravity just went insane there. Zilly, my favorite class in the entire game was the Shadow Hunter. Now it is actually the Neon Ninja. I guess I would just go ahead and blatantly say that just because, yeah, I really like this character, man. He's just too fast, you know? Oh, I see. They don't let us use any of our abilities. I guess that would be too much of an advantage over the other characters, unfortunately. But, hey, whatever. That's okay. Let me grab all these extra coinages here, and hopefully we'll end up getting a high enough rank that we can end up getting all the coinages that we need. I like how the gravity is all messed up. Okay, come on. Come on. Yum. Delicious coinages, and also a weird graphical glitch down there that's gonna mess lots of people up. Oh, it's a giant weird snake monster. Did we end up earning it? Level 4 earned. We got platinum? I didn't know that that was actually a thing. Awesome. This freak up there ended up getting insanely good score though, but otherwise, yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. What is the code? What code? I don't know what code that is, but somebody just posted another one in the YouTube chat, so there you go. Grab that one. Give me all my tentacles. Yes, they're delicious. It's like calamari. One guy was so fat, and I know that guy was a freak, man. Like, seriously. Do I need anything on Xbox? What do you mean? I don't know how to, like, get codes on Xbox, you know? That's just kind of how it is. Nav2020 has another code that he's gonna drop. Man alive. Why am I recording? Because it's 11 for you? Well, it's 8 for me, so get wrecked. Let's also jump over into the club world, and then we'll go do some more adventuring. That's pretty cool, though, that the minigames actually have, like, a score system where you can get, like, platinum gold and stuff like that. I'll give away some codes to the Twitch people in a moment here, but otherwise, Nav2020, straight up, thanks, dude. That's really, really cool. He's actually dropping dragon codes and stuff like that, so give a big hand, a little golf clap for him. Lunar Lancer is a very powerful class for sure. Very boring, though. I personally don't care for him because you're just spamming your number 1 over and over and just doing a tennis racket attack. But yeah, he ends up being very, very powerful and very fun because you can use your grappling hook like Link from Zelda, right? Dino Tamer is a very good character. He's very powerful. At first, I kind of was thinking, oh, he can actually be built as a tank or damage character, but he can't be built as a tank, only damage. And unfortunately, his dino babies are a little bit underwhelming. I don't really care for how weak they actually are, which is it's disappointing to say the least. Can we end up getting any coins? No, we can't. At least I have a karma bar, but seriously, give me something better. There we go. Also, we have a bunch of gem boxes here that we could end up opening, I guess, but honestly, who really cares? Let's go do a couple extra dungeons here, and then I'll give away some codes and call it for a day, because otherwise, yeah, like I said, I gotta do a bunch of other stuff. The bar in the top right-hand corner of the screen is your tome bar. That is based on whatever tome you have equipped. You're gonna end up having that tome fill up based on when you complete dungeons, and then once the bar fills up all the way, if it's a legendary tome, you can only get it once a week, and then the bar is going to disappear. But I'm using a normal tome, which you can refill over and over and over again, right? What's my Neon Ninja's physical damage? I don't know. Let's take a peek, just because it's been a million years since I looked at my stats. 130,000 physical damage, which is actually pretty good. He's getting pretty powerful. I really like where my stats are right now. I don't have 1,000 critical damage, though. That's one thing that is definitely lacking on this character. I probably am going to end up actually maxing out my gems, though. Oh, I did max out my fire gem because it has raw physical and I don't need crit hit. What about this one? That's got more crit hit, but I don't need that. I need more damage. See, that's where my class gem, I gotta get lucky and get one that has crit damage and physical and potentially crit hit. You know, that would still be nice to end up having it, but otherwise, yeah. We're sorry the voucher you entered is invalid. Yeah, that's just because everybody ended up grabbing the code. The code is going to only end up working for like one person. So yeah. Candy Barbarian, yeah, he's a great character. He's very, very powerful. Ask Merc _. He's actually he was maining the Barb for a little bit, and he's very powerful. If you end up having the proper gems and stuff like that, the Barb is actually really, really good because you can end up just using your ult when you go into a dungeon, and then bam, everything's dead in like one shot, right? But anyways, let me throw down a couple extra codes as I get close enough to this dungeon. It was invalid, not inspired. Oh, okay. Well, sorry, I don't know who. Nav is apparently giving away like codes that don't work. Apparently, everybody keeps saying. I don't know. They're not my codes, so I don't trust it. That's okay. Is attack speed necessary on Neon Ninja? Yes, it is most definitely required, especially if you want to go for this fast build right here. So let's give away some extra codes right here. Congratulations to Ninja Wacko Dude. You ended up winning a code. I'm throwing these out on the Twitch, by the way, not the YouTube. So hopefully these codes end up working for all you guys and gals. But yeah, sometimes they end up messing up a little bit. Ninja Wacko Dude, and then let's give away another one. Nightbot won? I don't think so. Nightbot did not win. Wrecked. Wraith, let's call him. You ended up winning a code. There you go, brah. Congratulations. No, I don't want to do that now. Why is he doing it? Let's grab his username right here just so I can put into the notifications that he ended up winning a code. And then I'm going to give away 2 more codes to the Twitch people. Jet Buzel, you ended up winning a box code right there, buddy. And then I will, after I give away these last codes right here, I'll actually give away the last 2 codes to the YouTubes. I'll just randomly throw them in the chat, so get yourselves prepared. Zento-kun, congratulations. There you go, brah. Bloop. And hopefully there's no issues with these codes. However, if there is, you can end up messaging the devs. Usually they're pretty good for trying to resolve the issues and stuff like that. But otherwise, I'm going to throw these extra codes into the YouTube chat. You got to go to the Twitch or Trove website, and then you just redeem these onto your account. Unfortunately, it's just sniping them, so you might not end up grabbing it before some other freak that's already got it ready. Sorry to say, but yeah, there you go. There you go, everybody. Yes, I'm gonna give away an extra code as well. There we go. One other streamer Dreambox, and we'll give away another streamer Dreambox here. I wish these codes did end up working on console. Sorry to say that they don't, folks. Very unfortunate. So there we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Let me close that text document of the special prizes. Also, I gotta grab this shadow item. And then otherwise, folks, we're on 40 minutes. And like I said, I gotta go and get some food in me. And then I gotta go and start editing some videos and stuff like that. So hopefully you have a fantastic day, and I hope that you enjoyed the stream, everybody. Very much appreciate you tuning in, and if you wouldn't mind leaving a like or just following on Twitch so that you get notified when I end up actually doing the streaming and stuff like that, well, that's entirely up to you, but it still is very much appreciated, and thank you so much. Also, just because this is probably going to be the last live stream of the month, maybe we'll end up doing another special one on the holiday day, but we'll see what ends up happening. Needless to say, I hope that you have a fantastic day. I hope you have a fantastic week and a fantastic holidays. You know, say hi to the folks, even though I don't know who you are. Just say this random guy on YouTube said hi. But anyways, thanks very much for watching, everybody. Very much appreciated. Sayonara, stay epic. Have a fantastic day. I gotta wait here like a freak for my stream to catch up to itself, so I'm gonna make a stupid face.